Hey everybody, it's Brandon with Bearded CB82. And today we're going to look at that chrome. Alright, so a little while back, a couple weeks ago, Capri sent me their extra long double box end wrenches. So we're going to take a look at those. Now, yes, I know everybody talks about their chrome, but we're going to be talking a little bit more than just that. So, first off, I'd like to get started off with a shout out to CP Tool Addict. I'll put a link to his channel right up here. Now, I was able to get together with him on earlier this week. And one of the things, well, we looked at the ratcheting wrenches, but we also looked at these. And we're going to talk about how these compared to some old Mac USA ones. But first off, also I'm going to put a link to his Instagram down in the description box, as well as a link to my Instagram, which a lot of you guys might want to start following. I know, shameless plug. But we might have something going on there here in a few weeks or so. Maybe, well, not going to be giving away a set of this, but maybe these guys might be throwing in something to give away just for Instagram. You never know, so we'll see. And yeah, let's get things turned around to the table over here and take a look. All right, so Capri tools. Now, like I was saying, everybody out the gate always talks about what a wonderful chrome job Capri does on all their tools. And they do a really nice job on that, but what I try to look at is not necessarily how things look right out the gate, but how their chrome holds up in comparison to others. And one thing I can say when dealing with their ratchets, the wear patterns that you get are exactly like Snap-ons, everything that I've seen. By no means am I nice to these either, but there's no real flaking. Yeah, there's some scrapes and scratches and everything else, and there are on these Snap-ons too, but they get used for a living. But yes, out the gate, very beautiful. People like shiny tools. These are nothing short of that. But yes, like I was saying, CP and we sat down one afternoon. We're not able to do a video. We had a lot of other things to discuss, some shop stuff and what have you. But we did both take a really close look at the roll-up pouch that this came with, and this is actually really good, heavy-duty roll-up pouch. Nothing short of spectacular on that. They definitely paid every attention to detail on this pouch. I've been having them out in my wrench drawer. The past couple weeks, just the type of repairs we've had roll through the shop, I have not yet had the chance to use these. But it is 8mm, clear through 19, no skips, very full and complete set. And also, like I was saying, he's posted some pictures down on his Instagram. I forgot to grab some pictures when I was there of the closest ones that he thinks that might be out there were an old Mac set that he had made in the USA, and they were close, except they were about half to two-thirds of the box length longer were the Capris, so the Macs were shorter, the Macs were full polish. And the Capris were also a little thicker than the Macs on the bars. These are pretty stout. He looked at them. He was impressed with them. He's probably going to stick with his Mac ones just because he's got those and as close as they are for him. Other people, Snap-ons fall shorter. That much I do know than the Capris. So if you want something with longer, you can wrench on it just a little bit better. These might be an option for you. This set right here runs around 120-ish. I want to say the standard set that goes up to 3/4 It's a 5-piece set, I believe. That's around $100 on their website, but their January deal, where if you put Jan 2020, you can still save 10%. And then, of course, there are student and military discount programs, first responder programs, all that that you can sign up for if you qualify for those, where you can get discounts as well. Now, here I do have an offset. This is an old Craftsman, made in the USA, 1 1/16 and 1 1/4, and even it is shorter than the Capris, but you know, offset obviously different. And then a slight offset. This is a 3/4 and a 7/8. There again, Craftsman USA. That does have the little bit of an offset on each end. That one falls much shorter, as you can obviously tell. These two I have used not a whole lot here lately. The 1 1/4 I have a couple times, but the 1 1/16 and this guy, other than when I last used this guy on my own personal truck, it's been a while. But 1 1/4 is something that I have used here. Sorry about that, something happened with my video. But yes, this is going to be one of those competitive options for you out there. Some people might like the offset, depending on what you're working on, access, all that stuff. Some people might find one with a slight offset. There you go as well. The nice thing that I like about these is these are not spline drive. These are regular 12-point. 6-point would be really interesting, but regular 12-point not being spline drive, that's a very big plus on my end. I know Gear Wrench has spline drive. The Matco, which is made by Gear Wrench, is a spline drive. Mountain wrenches are a spline drive, and I really have no desire to ever try to use spline drive again. Another good thing about these, if you'll excuse me, grab a rag here. I've just had it soaking. What size would that be? 15 or 16? Nope, that's a 14. I need a 16. Maybe a 15. Is that with 12-point? Well, have to use a standard on this one. I think 9/16 12-point. With a 12-point, you can use tap and die. This is a 20 by 1.5. Probably go over that set later. But with a regular 12-point drive, if you don't have a socket that'll fit this, you can use a 12-point. Obviously, the metric side doesn't want to work because this is a standard Q air compressor. Blah. But had that soaking in oil, put that back. So if you have the standard set, you need something long to try and retap something or get around and get one of those really big extractors out. If you got the standard set, you can definitely use that to get some leverage on a big extractor. All right, so we have that. Overall, definitely looking forward to using this. This is just my opinion out the box. Was able to compare this to some other ones, give you guys some options out there, as well as compare it to some older standards. I mean, you know, decade or two old on these guys. And as far as their chrome, yes, they're beautiful, but their chrome, like I said, over time will definitely hold up in comparison to some more expensive brands out there, if that means a lot to you. Just first impressions, things go on, more I use them, obviously the more I'll let you guys know. So until next time. Oh, part number on these guys. Charlie, Paul, 11800-6, Mike, Papa, Kilo. And 6-piece extra long, and they actually put the extra and the extra long on these guys. Nothing short of that. Very good set so far. Yet to try it, but I'm liking it. And just depends on the right repair to come back through the shop. Use these more. Remember, shop safety just as important as firearm safety. You screw something up, somebody could die. We'll catch you later.